It's going to take losses, unimaginable losses, because we have 170 million Americans at the very least who are not regime friendly. And the more outspoken you are, the greater the probability that you're going to get picked up because you're a dissident. And any regime that is worth its weight is going to silence the dissidents. Now, what shape that silencing is taking, I don't know yet, but it wouldn't be completely unthinkable that there will be some form of public display of those who are speaking up against the regime, that they will find themselves in harm's way, and that this is being broadcast, most likely on the Nazi network, X, of course. None of this is new, we've done this before. The difference is that our means of communications have changed. We're communicating quicker and with broader range and deeper penetration. And I think at that point, when we recognize that our loved ones, our family, friends, neighbors, colleagues are in harm's way because they have spoken out against the regime, we're going to recognize that we went into the wrong direction. But at that point, the regime is going to try its best to prevent a fair election to take place, much like the recently signed executive order suggests, that the next election, even the midterms, are no longer going to be free and fair. We can argue at length whether the last election was free and fair. My argument would be no, but in the absence of real evidence, it's really difficult to stand on that. Now, the executive order now depicts that it certainly will not be free and fair. So what are we going to do? And someone else said it, I forgot who that was, may have been at the same time when I said it the first time, or perhaps preceded me. In the end, it really doesn't matter. The message matters. And the message was, there will be blood. There will be blood, because it's the only way to get out of this, most likely, because our protests are just not doing it. We are not unified. We don't have enough unity. This country needs to be brought to a grinding halt, just absolute standstill. And even then, I'd argue that it's probably insufficient, because those who have the means cannot last the standstill, which leaves us only with radical solutions. And I'm not a fan of those, because I recognize the collateral damages, but this is likely what it's going to take us to actually wake up.